Today we have dragon fruit. So I brought in the dragon today. We are going to use this in a fairy garden on our other channel, Piece of Energy. So you can come back and see that in a couple days. But to begin with, we're going to cut open the dragon fruit and I'm going to show you a couple ways that you could eat it. It's a beautiful, healthy fruit and it's from the tropics originally, but now it's grown all over the place and it's still a little bit of an expensive fruit, but you can get it now and it's full of vitamins and minerals and it's worth it. Well, first I'll tell you, to find one that's perfectly ripe, they start out with a lot of green leaves coming out of them, and as the green starts to turn to brown a little bit, the fruit is ripening, and if you press on it you can make a little indentation. I don't know if you can see the difference there, but then you know it's sweet and juicy and ready to eat. So let's cut it open right through the middle. That's how I like to start. Nice sharp knife. The skin's a little bit tough. Don't let it scare you, because there's lots of soft, juicy goodness inside. Look. Now, do you see the juice in there? This shows you that it's perfectly ripe when you see juice like that. If you don't wait long enough, it'll be a little bit more fibrous and it won't be as sweet and juicy to eat. Now there's a couple different ways you can eat this. You can scoop it out like as if it's a bowl. It's a pretty fancy little bowl. So you can just take a spoon and scoop out a little bit and you can eat off the spoon like that. It's very sweet. To me it has a taste like a pear. But all those little black things that you see are seeds, so they're a little bit crunchy in there. Sometimes this fruit comes in a red center and sometimes yellow, but this is the most common. So let's say you wanted to use this for a bowl to serve something really fancy. We can take the spoon, I'm using an ice cream scooper here, and just scoop out the fruit and save the skin intact as if it's a little serving bowl. And it's a really great way to serve something special. Now you can make a little fruit salad out of these chunks, or you can serve it with ice cream or frozen yogurt or something like that. And so this is a really neat way to serve your dessert. So each person at the table would get a little bowl like this, and you could fill it with a fruit salad or an ice cream treat, including the dragon fruit. It's sometimes called a pitaya, and sometimes people call it a strawberry pear, and maybe that's why it has like a little bit of a pear taste inside. Anyway, if you're curious, this comes off of a cactus plant. It's called Hylocereus, and that's a pretty neat thing to see, I imagine, if you see it growing in the wild. Alright, now I'm going to take this fruit here and just chop up a little bit. You can see it's a little bit firm. It has a lot of fiber, and you know, it is so loaded with vitamins and minerals. Vitamin C, vitamin E. It also, strangely for a fruit, contains a lot of iron, and that's really unusual. But yet, having lots of vitamin C, that helps your body digest and process the iron. Now I'm going to show you an example of a little dessert. Take that shell, take some nice ice cream that you like or some frozen yogurt, and right here I chose pistachio ice cream. I'm going to put 2 scoops in there. And then I'm going to take the fruit that I just chopped up and toss that in also. And it makes a nice little topping, because as the juices start to mix with the ice cream, oh my goodness, going to top this off with a couple little roasted pistachios. Now how about that? With a little sweet tooth dessert. Alright, so put that aside and we'll continue with the other half, okay? Alright, now I'm going to show you another way to make a little treat here. We're going to take a small paring knife and we're going to cut into here just down to the skin. Don't cut through the skin. It's really tough skin, so you won't have any trouble doing this if you just cut lightly. And we're making all these little cubes. And then we're going to give it a little twist. And look at how nicely we have all the pieces cut out. And I'm just going to take a plate and put the little cubes on there. And you can do several things with this. You can make smoothies. You can, of course, just eat them like this for a snack of low calorie and nutritious snack. Or you can make a little special desserts out of them like I did with the ice cream bowl. But by doing this, you can see how flexible that shell is. And you can use this as a bowl too if you wanted to. Now there are several ways to cut in to this fruit, and one way is also to just cut off the ends like here and peel it. Okay, I'm going to show you another little healthy snack. Take a fancy little glass and we're going to put the cubes that we just cut right into the glass. And this would be nice for a brunch, a breakfast, a midnight snack perhaps. And then I'm going to take some lemon yogurt. I have Greek yogurt here, but you can use whatever kind of yogurt you like. I'm just going to mix it up a little bit to blend it. I'm going to drop a couple spoonfuls right on top. And that's a great taste combination right there. And I do like this mixed with pistachios. So I'm going to mix a couple roasted pistachios in there, which will add another nutrient in there. Now how does that look? These are two great easy snacks you can make out of one dragon fruit. And use your imagination because you'll be able to keep going with this fruit. It's really neat to try. Sometimes you look at it in the store perhaps and you think, I don't even know what to do with that. Well, start out with this and you'll have lots more ideas flowing with your creativity.
It's good for you, huh?
Oh yeah, this is such a healthy, power-packed fruit. It's actually a superfood. So take advantage of all the nutrients and make something really delicious too. Thanks for watching.